Welcome back to Warzone Morloc for this 2,000 point battle between the Necrons and the Raven Guard with Tempestus Scions.
Kaneth Fighting Airborne inbound. 30 seconds to drop. Scions, stand by for insertion. Enemy in sight. Engaging. Defensive perimeter on me and stand by. Where are the Raven Guard?
Greetings, Marshal Prime. Strike from the shadows, brothers. Have you learned nothing, adversary?
Okay, you've seen the story. Welcome back. This is Bill and Patrick playing again. It's Necrons versus Raven Guard, Primaris Space Marines, and the Tempestus Scions. Ooh. A lovely new army for the channel in sexy orange and black. What mission are we playing, young Patrick?
We've got Chapter Approved 2018, and we're going to be doing an Eternal War mission called Supplies from Above.
Supplies!
It's pretty standard. You set up the battlefield and the terrain, and then you roll off and determine which deployment choice you're going to do. So we picked...
We're playing end to
and
end,
anvil.
hammer and anvil, long
Yep.
distance one, a 24-inch gap in the middle.
So you set up objectives along the battlefield, and then they move at the beginning of each turn. So the players take it in turns and roll off. Whoever rolls the highest decides which direction that objective is going to move up to 3 inches. Units with the fly keyword in this, because it supplies from above, trump any other unit in terms of scoring. And then we also have Slay the Warlord for points, First Strike, not First Blood, so each army has a chance of doing that, and Line Breaker at the end. It's 5 rounds, and then after that D6s to see if it carries on.
Impressive. Let's have a look at deployment.
Alright, this is a new army for Warzone Morloc. Bill's just painted it up and finished now. It's a Special Forces theme, mix Imperial Guard and Space Marine Raven Guard. So to start with, we've got a Warlord at the front, who is the Tempestus Prime. He's got the Master of Command Warlord trait, which allows him to do an additional order. And then the Relic, which is the Militarum Tempestuous one, Tactical Auto Reliquary of Tiberius. I don't know how I managed to say that
Easy
well.
for you to say.
And that also gives him another order as well on a roll of a 2+. So he should be able to give 3 orders, which is really handy because in the battalion is 3 groups of Tempestus Scions. There is a Voxcaster in each unit, as well as 3 plasma guns in the back, another 3 plasma guns in the middle, and then 2 melter guns and a plasma gun. Each of the leaders has a chainsword and a las pistol, apart from one guy who's got a plasma pistol. To make up the other elite slot, HQ as part of that battalion, is the Primaris Psyker. We're using a Blackstone Fortress model, which is really cool, Aspen Lacano. Part of the Imperial Guard detachment is also the Air Wing at the back. So we have got a Vendetta on the left, which has 6 las guns on it. It's always handy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of las guns, las cannons even. And then we've got 2 Valkyries here. Each has the Hellstrike missiles and a las gun as well, and heavy bolters on the front.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the Imperial Guard detachment. So they have a regiment trait for Militarum Tempestus of additional shots on rolls of a 6. Unfortunately, that doesn't apply to the Air Wing because they don't get any regimental upgrades.
Okay.
Moving on, we've got the Raven Guard. As part of this, we have a captain. I'm going to spend 3 points to upgrade him to a Chapter Master as well.
Nice.
Yeah, I'd like to bring the Chapter Master of the Raven Guards itself, but there isn't a Primaris version of Shrike at the moment. I'm sure there will be in the future, so just going for him as the Chapter Master. He's got a Plasma Pistol and a Power Fist. No Lightning Claws either available, but it just looks cool, modelled as Raven Guard. And then we've also got a Primaris Lieutenant. So with the Chapter Master being able to reroll all hits, and then the Lieutenant rerolling wounds of 1, that should be pretty handy. We've got 3 5-man units of Primaris Intercessors with the bolt rifles. That's making up a battalion. No upgrades on them at all. And then finally at the back, we've got the ultimate 3 Redemptor Dreadnoughts, all with the heavy onslaught Gatling cannons and the underslung Gatling cannons, making up the elite detachment for an extra command point, with a Primaris Librarian as the HQ in that. So he has Null Zone and Might of Heroes as his psychic powers, and the Primaris Psyker from the Imperial Guards detachment has Night Shroud, 15 command points.
Yeah, why not, eh?
Yeah,
Cool.
that's what Guard are good for.
Sweet.
I've also got the Regimental Standard here, which is a really, really cool model, but unfortunately he's not going to be used as that. He's just going to be a regular Tempestus Scion in his command group with his hotshot las gun. But he just looks really cool, so we couldn't leave him out.
2,000 points of Nephrek Dynasty Necrons. I have a battalion detachment and a vanguard detachment coming to a total of 9 command points. Starting with the Warlord is going to be my Overlord. He has a Void Scythe and a Resurrection Orb. Other HQ is the Cryptek with the Chronometron and a Staff of Light. And the third HQ, which is part of the other detachment, is the Catacomb Command Barge, with the Overlord having a War Scythe. Troops choices: 10 Tesla Immortals, 20 and 19 Necron Warrior Blobs respectively. Then we've got 5 Destroyers, 5 Canoptek Wraiths armed with Vicious Claws, and then 2 lots of 3 Scarabs. That's the army. Also, cheeky little Doom Scythe, which was the addition because of the points drop. So there we go. That's just under 2,000 points Necrons. So here we are. We're deployed. Patrick won the roll off, and so I had to deploy all of my army first, and I've obviously got stuck over on this side. So it's go hard or go home time. Doomsday Arcs up front. Scarabs. I've got Wraiths. I've got Immortals. I've got a blob of 20 warriors there. I've got 1 blob of 19 in reserve using the Nilak. Nephrek strategy. And then over in this building I've got my destroyers with my command barge and my Doom Scythe holding on that side. And Patrick, you are deployed thusly.
We forgot to tell a joke at the beginning.
Do
you know why?
Why?
Because in the grim darkness of the far future, there are no jokes, there is only war. What we're looking at here is Operation Hide.
Operation Hide, as in the Raven Guard way.
All the Tempestus Scions are in the transports. So
one up there, one there, one there.
Yeah, this one up here has the regular guys with the plasma. The Valkyrie, the Vendetta has regular guys with plasma, and the one on the right has the regular guys, 2 melters, 1 plasma, and Warlord, and this one has the Psyker in.
Nice.
And then the Redemptors, trying to get some cover in the first turn or line of sight blocking.
Yeah.
The Captain and the Lieutenant are back here.
The Chapter Master, no less.
Chapter Master. 1 squad of Intercessors with the Librarian.
Yeah.
And then
We'll trust you.
2 squads of Intercessors down in here.
So there's 10 Intercessors in the middle of that building.
Yeah, I've got nothing in Deep Strike, unfortunately. And I don't think I'm going to make, unless I seize the initiative, any first turn Raven Guard scout moves.
Okay.
Theirs got nerfed, so they can't Deep Strike a unit.
No,
but
it's
instead
only
they
9
can
inch
move 9
move.
inches.
Okay.
But I think that'll help me. So
Okay, so looking at where the objective markers have been placed, where's number 1, Pat?
Number 1 is in my deployment zone in the ruins here.
Okay, number 2 was put down in this corner here, firmly in my deployment zone. Number 3
is at the back by the Imperial statue.
and number 4 I just plonked right in the middle because that makes for a bloody game. So by rights I get to choose to go first or second, so I choose first unless Patrick sees as is typical for my luck. So
yeah, I wouldn't mind actually. I'm going to give it a go. Let's see if we can get 6. Alright, 2.
Oh my god!
Just going first.
Huzzah! Okay, so first thing to do at the start of the battle round is to roll off to see who has the right to move the objective marker. So starting with objective marker number 1.
Alright, you go first, Bill.
So I will roll. It's a 4.
And a 6. I'm going to just move it back a bit.
So you can move that up to 3 inches.
Yeah, I'll just stick it back there.
Yeah, okay.
This guy.
Objective 2, the roll off.
1.
Strong 1. It's a 6. So I'm going to move it just similarly back 3 inches towards my dudes. Number 3 in the corner over there. Right in the corner on the side.
4.
4. What have I got?
2.
That's an interesting one now. How are you going to move that?
Yeah, I think I'm going to bring him back over here.
Okay. And objective 4, rolling off.
Strong 5. Oh, another 5.
Roll again.
Another 5. Another 5.
Could be all day.
6 5s in a row. Nah.
Yes.
Yours. Back towards you.
Yes, please.
Any direction?
Yeah, just
Straight back.
Straight back. The Wraiths have moved and advanced forward using the dynastic rules. They're full distance.
Yeah, auto advance then.
Yeah, they auto advance. So I remember playing against my own Necrons when Patrick was in control, and they're frighteningly quick. Got these, the Scarabs have moved up in support, hopefully prepping for a turn to objective Cs. Over on this side, you've got the destroyers have moved through the building, along with the command barge, hopefully to try and get in range of some stuff over there. Doomscythe has picked his angle and moved his minimum distance over here to the centre of the board, gives him a few options for later on. The Doomsday Arcs have naturally stayed still. I deployed them a bit further forward because if they were right back they wouldn't have the angles because of the buildings. The Immortals have pushed a bit forward, more forwards, so they are now in range of some of the enemy there. Prior to that, them moving, they were given My Will Be Done by the Overlord, as were the Destroyers by the Command Barge. The Doomsday Arc on that side is going to be shooting its Doomsday Cannon at the Valkyrie. Is it the Valkyrie Vendetta?
That one's the Vendetta, it's got the 6 las guns.
So, okay, D6 shots. I'm going to command point that straight out the bat. Oh, do you know what? Okay.
So that drops you down to 7 command points.
7 command points
one
left,
to put
yeah.
reserve. I've spent 2 to use prepared positions.
That's right, prepared positions, which was one of the new stratagems. Everything gets +1.
Yeah, everything's got a cover save except Titanic units, but I don't have one.
Okay, brilliant. So I've got 2 shots.
Hits on 4s?
Hit on 4s because it's super
-1
solid. Oh my god. Yeah, it's brilliant. As Pat says, 1 command point down, no damage caused. It's a turbo start. Right, I'm going to fire the other Doomsday Arc at the same one. D6 shots. Here we go. 4 shots.
Hitting on 4s.
4s to hit.
2 hits.
2 hits.
3s to wound.
3s to wound.
2 wounds.
Here we go.
I don't know what the minus is on the Doomsday. Is it 5?
Minus AP 5, yes.
Right, so that's no cover saves.
Okay, so we're rolling
Straight through 2d6. 4, 5.
5 damage. Still not. So next up to shoot are the Tesla Immortals. Going to be shooting at the Vendetta there. Now, My Will Be Done was given to them, but of course that's effectively cancels out the -1 from the stratagem played by Pat.
Sorry, it's not a stratagem, it's built in for flyers.
Oh, of course.
Supersonic
Right.
-1 to hit.
Alright, so looking for 3s to hit, yeah?
Yep.
Incredible amount of 6s rolled. I've never seen anything like it.
An
Especially
extra 16
an extra 16 hits. So here's, I don't even know how many there are. This many. 5s and 6s to wound.
Oh, it's not bad, is it?
How many wounds went through?
13 wounds.
13 wounds.
Yeah, I was debating whether to play prepared positions or not, whether it's worth 2 command points, but
I think it was. So you're looking for some easy, relatively easy saves here.
Yeah, luckily it's now a 2-up because of prepared positions, so any ones cause wounds. Thank God.
Just 2.
Just 2.
Do you know what?
Drops him down to 7.
Better than a Doomsday Arc. So next up is the Doom Scythe going to fire its Death Ray and Tesla Destructors at the Vendetta. So Death Ray first, heavy D3.
2 shots?
2 shots,
Not
there we
bad.
go. Now to hit with all the modifications, me being a flyer and you being a flyer, blah blah blah.
And moving with a heavy weapon.
It is
5s.
5s. Okay, so we've got the Tesla Destructors now. Assault 4 times 2. Looking for 5s. So 3 got through, and it's toughness 7, so we're looking at 4s to wound. 1 wound.
No AP, so a 2-up save.
Hey!
Takes a wound. Down to 6. He's definitely bracketed now.
Yeah, nice. Okay, next up to fire is the front 3 destroyers are in range of the Redemptor over here, the Raven Guard one, so there is that penalty to hit. Although they have My Will Be Done as well. So does that cancel each other out again?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking at
3s.
3s to hit. It's 5s and 6s to wound the Redemptor around the corner. 2 wounds caused.
It's AP -3, but I get a +1 for prepared positions, so it goes up to a 5 armor save. Saves 1, so 1 goes through and does D3 damage.
Here we go.
Full 3.
Nice. Wallop. Happy with that. Down to 10 wounds.
Yeah.
I'm just out of range for any optimistic charging, but turn 2 should be a bit tasty. So I've done some damage, nothing's died, so there's no first strike for me. And there's no objectives in play this turn, so nil point.
Okay, so the 3 flyers, the main things that moved, so they dropped into hover mode, moved 19 inches instead of 20. And that allowed them to do the grab, shoot, disembark without taking a penalty on the units of Scions.
Fearless deployment there.
So they've come out.
They're out all across the board.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Warlord's down here.
Yes, he is. There he is.
Cypher's over here.
Primaris Psyker in there. And you've got dudes everywhere.
Yep. And then the Incestors have jumped through the bottom of the building out into here. The other one stayed still up there.
So there are 5 still in that building, yeah?
5 on the first floor in there.
Sure.
5 on the first floor in here. 5 down there.
Okay.
And then this Redemptor's moved up to here. He's looking at taking on the Wraiths. Well, let's see how that goes. And then the other Redemptor's moved up the other side as
we
well.
can see him in between the trees.
Yep. The characters have all moved up.
Yeah.
And then this Redemptor's moved across as well. Went on to the Psychic phase.
Yeah.
Which didn't go how I wanted. I wanted to cast Null Zone with an 8 using the Librarian, which would have nullified the invuln of the Wraiths. But that didn't go off. I used the command point as well, dropping me down to 9. But then I did get Might of Heroes off on this Dreadnought here, so that gives him +1 attack, strength and toughness.
Yeah.
And then I got Night Shroud off on this unit of Scions from the Psyker as
These
well.
guys down here.
They've got -1 to hit as well. Bill did try to deny with his Immortal Pride.
Yeah, because my dude's over here, he gave it a crack, but he rolled a 3.
get it.
It's pathetic. Is that it?
Yeah, that's the end of the movement phase.
Okay, and the psychic
And the
phase,
psychic phase.
so on to shooting.
I've done my orders. The Warlord's here. He's going to cast... first order is going to be take aim on this unit here, so they get to reroll once.
Yeah.
Then he's going to do first rank, second rank fire on this unit of Scions. That's his second order, it's his Warlord trait.
That's going to get a bit tasty down
So
there.
that changes the profile of these Hotshot Las to Rapid Fire 2 instead of Rapid Fire 1. And then with his relic, he can order a third order to another unit with a Vox caster. So that's these guys over here. Each unit has a Vox caster, and that goes off on a 2+. And that goes off. So
Nice.
they're going to have take aim as well. So that's reroll once.
Good work.
Right, so motors are revving up in these Gatling guns. I'm just gonna tell you where all the weapons are shooting before I shoot them. So both Gatling guns, the heavy and the regular one, are going to be shooting at the...
You sure he's in range?
And then the Icarus rocket pod's going to go into the destroyers over in the corner. They're in range.
Okay, yeah, behind the trees.
And the storm bolters on the front are going to go into the immortals. Firstly, it's the heavy Gatling gun. So that's 12 shots, hitting on 4s because he moved, and re-rolling 1s and 2s because of the chapter master next to him. I can also stick the onslaught Gatling gun in there as well, actually, because it's the same profile but only 6 shots. So it's going to be 18 shots, hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s and 2s.
Rerolls.
That looks like 11 hits. Wounding on 4s, 5s and 6s, and re-rolling 1s because of the lieutenant. 8 wounds on the race.
So I've got my 3+ invulnerable save. So it's 1, 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
That'll do.
Okay, Icarus rocket pod shooting at the destroyers. D3 shots. That's 2 shots. +1 for units that have the fly keyword, so instead of moving with a heavy weapon hitting on 4s, it now hits on 3s, re-rolling 1s and 2s. 2 hits. His strength 7, so wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s. So that is 2 wounds, AP -1 on the destroyers. They take a wound. Yeah, Stormbolters in his chest is 8 shots because with the new beta bolter rule, any vehicles that have Stormbolters always count as rapid firing. So 8 shots, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s and 2s. Alright, that's all hit. And then they are strength 4 shots against toughness 4, so wounding on 4s, re-rolling 1s. That is 6 and no minus, so it's the regular. I think they've got 3 up on
3 up saves.
That's 4 dead.
What's that?
So Vendetta, it has 6 las cannons.
4 just wasn't enough.
Yeah, right, but it normally has ballistic skill of 4. It's moved, so that goes up to 5. It's wounded, so it goes up to 6.
Oh.
But it's in hover mode, so it goes back down to 5.
Oh.
Which is nice.
Well, it's like life,
maths.
isn't it? Life is ups and downs.
So
Let's see what happens.
I'm going to shoot it at the destroyers.
Right over there.
Yeah. So
Makes sense.
6 las cannons coming at you,
Here we go.
hitting on nothing.
Looking at for strong 5s. Of course. Look at it. How?
That doesn't make sense, does it?
What sort of pact have you made with Satan himself?
Wounding on 3s. Oh, there's probably a bunch of 1s and 2s now. Yeah, there you go. So 3 wounds. AP -3 against the destroyers. They get 6 up save.
Watch this.
No. Okay, so first guy's got 2 wounds left.
Yeah.
So see if we can take him out with one of these last cannons. He's dead.
So one's dead.
Next guy. Dead. And the last guy. Dead. So that's 3 dead destroyers.
Oh, wow.
Did really well though.
That is a strong round of shooting.
5 5s will do that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to shoot this squad of Scions. I'm going to go with the plasma guns first. They're going to supercharge, but they are re-rolling 1s because of take aim issued over the box. They're going to try and take out these last 2 destroyers. The hotshot lads, however, I'm going to go into the Scarab unit closest to the objective here.
Okay.
Okay, so first with the plasma. First guy, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Oh, great start, 1 and a 2.
Don't you talk to me about dice rolling.
Okay, so 1 hit so far. Next
Okay.
guy, but he's not dead, which is good. 2 hits, and the last guy. So that's 5 hits. Overcharge brings them up to strength 8. I'm assuming that these are going to be wounding on 3s. That's it, 6 up save for these guys. So 1's dead and 1's on 1 wound.
God. Oh God.
Okay. So 6 hotshot las against the scarabs down there.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. 1 miss so far. 3s. So that is 3 wounds at AP -2. So that's just 3 wounds straight through.
Yeah. So
That's a base dead, yeah. Spend a command point now to do Wisdom on the Ancients on this Dreadnought, which means all units within 6, including him, gets reroll 1. So that's this Dreadnought, those guys there, and the ones inside there.
Nice.
He is going to shoot his heavy Gatling cannon into the Wraiths down here.
Okay.
And he's going to shoot his underslung onslaught cannon at them as well. Then I'm going to shoot the Icarus rocket pod at the last destroyer, and the storm bolters in his chest at the destroyer as well. Hoping to pink off that last wound and finish it off.
Yeah, looking for the first
So
one.
he's moved, he's not bracketed yet, so it's 18 shots with a heavy Gatling at the wraiths, hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. 4s to wound. 6 wounds on the wraiths with their 3-up invuln.
Come on. Oh.
They only take a wound, so that's 1 dead.
Yeah, so that was that dude who was already going.
Yeah. First pod next. Hitting on 3s because +1 against fly. D3 shots first. 1 shot, hitting on 3. Rerolling 1s because of Wisdom of the Ancients. Nope. Then 8 Storm Bolter shots.
This is against the final destroyer.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. 1 miss so far. 2 misses, so 6. And then 5s and 6s because it's strength. So that is 3, no AP minus on the destroyer. So 1 will go through. Nope, he's still alright. Great. Hello, Mr. Destroyer.
His name's going to be Gary as well.
The Intercessors down here whiffed all their shots at the destroyer.
Yeah, they were rubbish.
They moved, so only got 5 shots. And then the Intercessors in here, next to the Dreadnought, rapid fired because they hadn't moved through the big windows here in front, and took off 2 wounds, killing him. So even with the reroll, he's dead.
Yeah, so if you could kindly remove him from the board. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming, Destroyer, though.
Okay, so Plasmas into the Wraiths, and then Hotshot Laz into the Scarabs. So Plasma's first guy, rerolling 1s because they've got take aim on them. So 1 hit, 1 miss. Next guy, but he's not dead. No rerolls, another hit. Last one. So 4 hits.
Nobody killed themselves.
Yep. Strength 8 against lower, so 3s. So that is 3 wounds on the Wraiths that goes to the Invuln. Supercharged.
Did I get him on the race? Oh, sorry.
Yes. 1 takes 2 wounds.
Yes.
I'm not sure if it's mattered so far because they've been doing alright, but Tempestus Scions, when they hit on a 6, they get the chance to make an additional hit with whatever weapon they've got. So here we go. Yeah. This is the Hotshot Laz into the Scarabs, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s for take aim. Wounding on 3s, the Scarabs.
They're going on.
Exactly 6 wounds. They've got AP minus, so no save for them either.
They've been watched out.
This unit here
Yeah.
are gonna shoot their Hotshot Laz into the Immortals in front of them. They've got first rank, second rank fire, so they get double the shots.
Oh god.
The Melters are going to go into the Wraiths.
Yeah.
And then the Plasma is going to go into the Wraiths as well, but he's not going to overcharge.
Okay. Playing it safe. Nice.
Yeah, because he doesn't have take aim, so he can't reroll 1s.
Sure.
Okay, so this is the double the amount of shots into the Immortals, hitting on 3s, no rerolls. Wounding on 5s and 6s, because they're only strength 3, into the Immortals, toughness 4, 5s and 6s.
4 5-up saves. Oh,
nice.
Couple more fellows gone.
I'm going to do the Plasma first, actually, so 1 shot from the Plasma, not overcharged.
Into the Wraiths, yeah.
I don't think he's in rapid fire range. Okay, so hitting on a 3, no rerolls. And then wounding on a 3. No wound there.
So it's the melter guns now.
2 melters into the Wraiths. 3s. No.
Ooh.
I'm going to shoot these guys up in here.
So it's the Intercessor squad in the building.
Yeah, they haven't moved. They're looking through the windows in front of them, down at the Immortals, just in range.
Nice. 30-inch bolt rifles, tasty.
10 shots, re-rolling everything with the Chapter Master.
Yeah. Bolters.
Good.
Bolt rifles.
Hot bolt rifles. That wasn't so hot back there. That's much better with the re-roll.
God,
Okay,
still
so,
a lot of shots, isn't it?
4s and re-rolling 1s.
Yeah.
That's 8 AP -1, so 8 4-up saves.
Oh.
I'll put one in your hands.
Sorry, I got it.
Good.
Really?
Right, yeah, that's the squad.
The Immortals proved to be anything but. Thanks.
Yeah, all of the onslaught gatlings into the Wraith.
Okay.
And the Storm Bolters and the Icarus rocket pods. So I've got to try and take some more of them out. Alright, so 18 shots. It's moved up to 4s, but then re-rolling 1s and 2s for the Chapter Master.
These are the rerolls?
Yeah.
Rolling on 4s.
Re-rolling 1s. That is 7 wounds on the Wraiths with their invuln.
Oh, just another one, is it?
One wound.
So another one dies. Could have been worse.
Storm Bolters 3s, re-rolling everything. And then 5s and 6s, re-rolling once.
Oh.
So that is 3, no AP.
Alright.
Fine. Icarus rocket pods, heavy D3. 1, hitting on a 3. Oh, sorry, a 4, re-rolling 1s and 2s.
Oh.
No. So
We've escaped there, the race.
The Chapter Master. Will he supercharge? There's a 1 in 12 chance he will die.
A coward wouldn't.
A coward wouldn't. Chapter Master of the Raven Guards, who is pretending to be a Chapter Master, will.
Is it a field promotion?
1 shot, plasma pistol, hitting on a 2, re-rolling 1s. Oh my god! You know, okay, wounding on a 3. No, re-rolling 1s because of his lieutenant.
Yeah. Tell you what, I'm going to chuck your flyer out the window in a minute. It's right.
There you go. So, invuln.
Thank God for that.
Bolt pistol on the lieutenant, hitting on 2, re-rolling 1s. Wounding on a 5 and 6, re-rolling 1s. No.
Oh dear.
The Valkyrie is going to shoot at the Wraiths as well. So he's got a blast cannon, hitting on a 4, moves up to a 5, +1 because he's in hover mode. So back down to 4s, no rerolls. Nope. Hellstrike missile, heavy 1.
Can it be done?
On a 4s.
Can it be done?
No. Nothing from that. Okay, same thing from the other one, at the Wraiths as well.
Yeah.
Blast cannon. Hits, wounds on a 3, wounds, and invuln.
3+, no.
Yep, so that's 1 more death.
Pew!
Hell Strike next.
Okay.
At the Wraiths. Hits.
Oh
And wounds.
no.
Invuln again. 5.
Ah, yes.
The Redemptor's going to go in against the Wraiths.
Now I haven't got any guns, so there's no Overwatch.
So he gets an 11.
Strong 11, he's going to swing that round. Nicely done.
The other
Slingshot,
Redemptor's going to go in.
engage. Yeah. This is the other Redemptor, is it?
Yeah, 6 won't do it, needs a 9. I won't re-roll that.
No, okay.
Librarian's going in, which isn't a bright move.
Yeah, but he fancies it. He fancies it.
Oh, he's just going to get chewed. Well, he's in. Chapter Master.
Oh god.
Probably about 7-inch for this guy. Command point? No, he's not in.
Oh, dude, is that another command point gone on that?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm down to 8. This flyer here, because he's dropped into hover mode, he doesn't have supersonic anymore, so he can charge ground-based targets and can be charged. So he's going to multi-charge the Doomsday Arcs, which could go really well for him.
Do you know what? The luck of my dice, I don't expect he'll have much trouble, but I'll get my Overwatch, so we'll do...
Oh, wait,
but hang on!
That is not what I want to do.
There's not... Okay.
I am only going to charge this one. So, 1 Doomsday Arcs Overwatch.
Right, okay, so... D6, shots of the Doomsday Arc.
No. Oh dear!
Oh god. Come on the 6s.
Oh, thank God.
That's a shame. Okay, and I've got the Gauze Flare raised as well, so...
Okay. Can that kill it?
They can damage it.
Okay.
6s to hit. Oh, right.
One hit.
Just 1. Trembling in fear. 6 is to wound, nothing.
Okay.
So he's got
He's in.
He's got up in the grill.
And then I really need to kill his wraiths. I need as many attacks, even if they start killing characters or whatever. The sirens are going to go in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 6 is fine for them. I don't see this going particularly well, but the astropath's going in as well.
Oh. Where is he?
He's there. I mean, I'm not doing that actually.
No, you can't. An astro.
I mean, the Imperium Psycho, he's going in as well.
Oh man.
This is it.
That's a big commitment to get rid of the Wraith.
Okay, so I've chosen to activate the Dreadnought first. Right, so he has 4 attacks normally,
Yeah.
+1 for Might of Heroes, which is casted in by the Librarian, so 5 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
He's strength 7 normally, but he's +1 for Might of Heroes as well, so he's up to strength 8. And then the fist is strength ×2 when it hits. It hits on 3s, rerolling 1s and 2s because of the Chapter Master. Okay, so all hit. Strength 14 is wounding on 2s. No rerolls of 1s because the Lieutenant didn't make it in annoyingly.
Yeah, he's just out of buff range. Oh mate. Oh,
That's a roll.
That is a roll.
Unfortunately, they've still got a
Invuln.
Invuln, so I really need them
So I'm looking for
to fail these.
Invuln saves coming up. Watch this. So there's 2 have got through.
Yep. D6 damage for each one.
There we go.
First one,
Yeah.
kills it. Next one, kills it. That's the Wraith's gone.
Smash. Oh, look at that.
He's been activated, so I'll consolidate him towards the nearest unit. Here. So, Paladin, I can't fight this one because I didn't declare it, but it's tied up in combat, so it can fight me. I'm going to do 3 attacks, hitting on 6s against that Doomsday Arc. 1 hit, so 3. Nothing. You get to attack back with them.
Yeah, get ready. 3 strength 6 attacks each on the way back. Ooh.
How much you get?
5 and 6s to wound.
1.
Here we go.
3 up save. Oh, it's alright.
Well, that was exciting visual YouTube goal. That's the end of Patrick's first turn. Devastating round for me. Look at the dead pile. The Wraiths are completely gone. The Destroyers are completely gone.
And the Immortals.
And the Immortals are completely gone.
I mean, it was better than I thought.
And the Scarabs are completely gone. So you've technically killed 4 whole units there.
If the Null Zone had gone off with the Librarian, the race would have gone earlier and would have had more firepower on the table. And that was only through not quite rolling enough for the Psychic test. So it's a beast. So I've taken out... And then these 2 are locked up in combat as well.
Yeah.
So all the threats, really, apart from these guys, are pretty much dealt with for me.
Okay, well...
I got 1 point for first strike as well.
Yeah, first strike. There's no objectives in play at the moment, but turn 2 we'll see to that. Turn 2, so we're going to roll off to start moving some objectives. So rolling for objective number 1.
Oh,
Sure.
tense.
Tense.
Oh, where are you going to move it?
I don't know yet. Move that 3 inches away.
Stopping me scoring it, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
And number 2.
Over there, right?
So it's number 2's over here, so let's have a little roll.
Oh, not again.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? You don't have to move it if you don't want to.
I think it's probably alright where it is.
Okay.
Yeah, number 3.
That's at the top.
Rolling off. Strong 1.
Yes.
Right, so that's over there.
Right, I'm moving this guy. He's going over here. Okay.
And number 4.
It's next to Redemptor in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, great. He's going to come behind the Redemptor to here.
I'm holding objective 2, so I get 1 victory point there. I'm nowhere near number 4, 1 or 3, so it's 1 victory point for me. The Doomsday Arcs have backed out of the combat with the Vendetta. The Warrior Blob is sort of spread out, still in control of 2. some of them are just spread out a little bit to try and prevent it landing or seizing it. Over here, I didn't move the scarabs yet, I'll move there in a second. Over the command barge has moved around the corner to try and get a bead on, or at least contest the objective, if it can kill the flyer, which it won't. My flyer, the Doom Scythe, has moved right up here, so it is on top of number 1. And from reserves, my deep striking blob of 19 warriors has arrived. And that's it. Or is it?
I'm going to play 2 stratagems. I'm going to play Auspex Scan firstly for 2 command points. Which means an infantry unit that anything deep strikes in 12 inches of them can attack as if it was the shooting face, but at -1 to hit, so they're going to be hitting on 4s. We're also going to spend Wisdom of the Ancients, which you can use in any phase for reroll 1s on this one here, which is within 6. So haven't moved, so they get rapid fire. So that's going to be 10 shots. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s against these warriors. So half hit, they're going to be wounding on 3s and rerolling 1s because they're lieutenant. So that is 5 wounds, AP -1, so that puts them to a 5 up save.
Yeah.
So 3 dead.
No.
Was that worth it? I don't know. You tell me, but 3 are dead.
Shooting, the Doom Scythe is shooting its Death Ray at the Dreadnought, so it's D3 shots. 3 shots.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Hitting on 4s?
Yeah, because I'm within the 12 inch, as you said, so there's no Raven Guard benefit there. So 4s?
Yep. 2 hits. Strike 10, so winning on 3s. 1 wound, AP -4, so no save, straight through D6 damage.
Come on.
For a 3.
No.
So down to 10 wounds.
That's the Destructors at the same target, so I've got 8 shots. So I've got a few exploding 6s there, so I've got a lovely handful of dice. Looking for 4s to wound. Okay, so I've chosen to use my warriors to shoot at the Dreadnought. It's got 6 wounds left. The significant amount of them are in the rapid fire range. Some of them aren't, so we've got those dice separately. These ones we're looking at 3s to hit. I hit on 4s because of the Raven Guard rule. So just 1 more there. Good boy. 6s to wound. Got through.
Nearly enough, but -4
1.
plus save. Alright, it takes 2 more wounds, down to 4.
Was it worth it? Yeah. Next up I'm going to fire this Doomsday Arc first at the Vendetta. So D6 shots. 6.
That's
here we
not
go.
bad.
Here we go. But it is in low power mode because it's had to fall back there. My dice assistant is providing me with the dice required.
Anytime, my friend. Anytime.
And we're looking at being a
4s to hit because it's moved with a heavy weapon. So 3s to wound. 2 wounds. Okay, so AP -2 means I get a 5 up save. 1 saved and 1 failed, so that goes through now. Just D3 damage. 3 damage, decent. So it's down to the 3.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to fire the other one at the same target. So D6 shot. Oh, there we go.
That's incredibly irritating.
I've got 3 there.
3 more. Same again. 4s. Wow, that's a good roll.
Better.
And then
Better.
3s.
3s to wound.
3 wounds. Oh, 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
4 wounds. AP -2, so 5 up saves. Oh, 2 go through. I'm not going to command point it.
No.
So 2d3 damage.
Yeah.
Anything higher than 1s and 2s will kill it. Yep, that's it.
Dead.
Dead.
Does it explode on a 6?
No. And
No,
that
okay.
is the Vendetta gone. That's 6 las cannons gone.
Right, okay, these Necron warriors, there's several at the front there. We're going to shoot at this squad here. Now they've got Night Shroud.
Yeah, so they're
But-
-1 to hit.
Yeah, but mine will be done, so it brings it back to a 3+ to hit. 4s to wound.
So it's -1 on that. They get a 4 up armor save, goes to a 5 up. Oh dear. 4 dead Scions, unfortunately.
Yay! Over here, the command barge is going to shoot the intercessors with its Tesla cannon. So looking for 2s, all hit. 3s to wound. All wound. What's the AP on that bad boy? Tesla cannon is nothing. So regular save, please.
3 up save. Fine.
Yeah, didn't touch the sides. I don't know why I keep bringing the command barge. command barge made it in, obviously with the Valkyrie. And over here, the Scarabs, ambitious but rubbish, got wiped out in Overwatch. Thanks for coming. War Scythe, I've got 3 attacks, hitting on 2s, all hit.
Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds straight through. Flat 4 damage.
Alright, well, it attacked back, but nothing happened. It's the end of my turn. Again, not great. Not
Took
great.
out the Vendetta.
Yeah, I took out a model, so I've done all right there. But importantly, I've got a flyer on an objective.
I've got to try and shift that off now.
Yeah, it's imperative that Pat smashes that off, which he, of course, will do.
The Temp hasn't moved, he's just turned around for thematic purposes, so he's looking at them. The Intercessors haven't moved. The Chapter Master has come forward to give rerolls to everyone in here.
Nice.
So is the Lieutenant. Intercessors stayed still. Redemptor's moved up, he's going to look to shoot and charge at the command barge. These Intercessors have stayed still, and so the Intercessors in here.
I trust that you're in there.
Yeah. I haven't moved the Scions either. I really want them to be able to shoot over here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll move them up actually. I need to.
Okay.
Just get moving up the board a bit more.
Running in the streets.
Yeah, running. I'll get them all in the street.
Pushing the Necrons back, saving Moriga.
Okay.
That's right, there is a story arc going on.
Librarians moved up here.
Yeah.
The Redemptor's moved up. He's going to look to get into this bunch over here.
Oh good, you tied up my Doomsday Arcs again. Or you will.
I will, yeah.
That's
So,
great.
The Flyers just moved to outside an inch of these guys.
Yes.
And then this command squad has, this silent squad's moved up. Not many of them left now. 2 melters, 2 hotshot lads, a plasma and a plasma pistol. Do you know what? They haven't taken the morale, actually. We forgot to do that.
Oh, yes, we did.
In your last phase, so we better do that now.
Okay.
Leadership 7, we've lost 4, so on a 3+, one will actually go. Nope, they're okay.
Oh, good.
They've moved up slightly, and so have the other set of Scions. The Warlords moved back and advanced back, and the Primaris Psychers back there as well. Okay, so the Librarian cast Might of Heroes on the Redemptor next to him,
Yeah.
and then failed at Smite.
Yeah, he tried to smite the command barge, didn't go off.
And
Lastly.
then he cast Night Shroud on the Silence Word from him.
Nice.
Gonna do take aim on this squad.
Yeah.
We're gonna do take aim on this squad and take aim on this squad on a 2+.
Okay then.
Yeah. So they're all re-rolling ones to hit. This Redemptor is going to shoot into the Warriors. He's going to shoot the Onslaughts. He's down to 4 wounds, so hitting on 4s, but re-rolling everything because of Chapter Master.
Oh man.
Okay, so strength 6 against toughness 4, wounding on 3s, re-rolling once.
5 up saves for the Necron Warriors. Not many at all, is it? 12 warriors killed by the Dreadnought. Seth has managed to finish up the job and cleaned up the rest over there, along with a bit of extra fire from the rocket. Oh no, the Icarus rocket pod took a wound off that, didn't it?
Yeah.
But then the Intercessors polished off my last hopes and dreams, effectively.
Oh dear. Go over to the other Redemptor now.
Yeah, well, let's fire another one. That'll be fun.
Okay, so the Redemptor, he's going to shoot all the heavy onslaught at the Warriors. Stormbolters at them as well, and then the Icarus rocket pod at the Doomsday Arc. So 18 shots from heavy onslaught, hitting on 4s because it moved. I'm going to play Wisdom of the Ancient, so rerolling ones.
Okay.
So 18 shots, hitting on 4s. And that's AP -1, so 5 up save for the Warriors.
Yeah, here we go. Big rolling time. Oh damn.
Save 3, 4 are dead. Lots of shots hitting on 3s, rerolling ones. And then wounding on 4s. So that is 5 wounds, no AP minus, so 4 up save for them. There's 2 more dead.
Yay.
Icarus rocket pod, heavy 3. 3 shots, hitting on force. No hits.
Ooh.
We'll go over to this command squad.
Yeah, let's move straight into it.
Okay, they're not rapid firing, but
Sweet mercy.
I don't know if they're not overcharging, so they don't need to kill warriors. In rapid fire range, so 3 shots including the pistol, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. For take aim, 3 hits. Strength 7. Oh, I should have overcharged really, but wounding on 3s. Oh no, never mind. 3 dead. I don't think they get a save against that, do they?
No.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, and then wounding on 2s. That's making -4. There's another one dead. Las guns.
Soulless dogs.
3s, rerolling 1s. Wounding on 5s and 6s. Nothing. This squad here, warriors as well. 3 plasma, not in rapid fire range. I'll overcharge them, why not?
Yeah, let's go nuts.
Yeah, anyway. Wounding on 2s, killing on 2s. There's 3 more dead.
Didn't like my army anyway.
The squad 6 scions hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s but none, and then 5s and 6s. That's 2 wounds, AP -2, so 6 up saves.
Oh, finally I get a save.
Once
Yeah, chronometron, so I've got, we looked back, I need 5 invulnerable saves
for the plasma and the
for
melters.
the plasma and the melters.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
So we've got some intercessors still in there. First time on camera, hello boys. And you've got 5 down here. And they're all going to be shooting at the Doom Scythe. Is that right?
Yeah.
So beta bolter rules, I mean they haven't moved.
So 20 shots, hitting on force because he's supersonic.
You see some Fury of the Legion action.
5s and 6s to wound the fly.
Saves.
I've taken 3 wounds now. Plasma pistol on a 2. And then wounding on a 3. Reroll. 4 actually, I think it's strength 7. Toughness 7 I think. So.
Okay.
Or is it toughness 6? I don't know. We'll look it up there, see what he gets. Yeah, so that's a wound. -3 I think, or 2. See if he gets a 6 up. No, so it's another wound. That's from the plasma
Does
pistol.
it do just 1 damage?
Yeah, it's not a supercharge.
The lieutenant had a little pop but got nothing. That's a shame.
Had to give him command barge being shot at by the scions. Just gonna shoot everything into it so everything's in range. Rapid fire and overcharging. Oh dear.
There's a lot of 1s.
Yeah. First guy, dead. Next guy, alive. Last
I
guy,
think you've killed more than I have.
alive. So that's 1 scion dead. But 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. Ooh. So 3 AP minus a lot.
3 6+ saves to make for the command barge. None of them.
And they need to roll 1 to
Quantum-
negate the damage.
Yeah, quantum shielding save. Nothing. Of course not.
6.
6 damage goes through.
Says decided not to shoot the Caterham command barge because he wants it in combat. So everything's going at the Doom side behind it.
He's firing between his own legs.
He's got 8 wounds remaining. So 18 shots, no rerolls. Hitting on 4s.
Wounding on 4s.
4, 5 wounds. AP -1, so 4 up saves. Takes 2 more, down to 8 wounds.
Down to 6 wounds. Stormbolt has stripped off another wound.
Lastly, Icarus rocket pod. Hitting on 3s. Oh, 1 shot, hitting on 3s. No.
Still not too bad. Okay, so you've got the
Valkyries.
This Valkyrie's gonna shoot.
He's gonna put everything into the Doom Scythe. So
yeah, he'll just flip around mid-flight.
the heat seeking.
Yeah, heat seeking lasers.
They're in hover mode anyway, so
That's fine.
2 shots. 1 shot from the las cannon hitting on a 4. No rerolls. And the Hellstrike missile hitting on a 4. Hits, wounding on a 3. That's a wound. It's -2 against the Doom side, so no, that goes straight through. It is 2 dice picking the highest, a lot like a melter. So that's 3. I'm going to re-roll this one with a command point, just in case I can get higher. 4.
Oh, well played. Well played.
It's down to 1 wound.
Oh, man.
That means it's going to force me to shoot the second Valkyrie into it as well.
Yeah.
Las cannon. Misses. Hellstrike. Missile. Hits. Wounds on a 3. Yeah,
Oh,
and 5 up save. Oh.
5 up save.
No, so that finishes it off.
I'm going to command point that.
It's
No!
It does d6 damage. See if it explodes. Might take out some of the incessors.
Yeah, why
There's a
not?
lieutenant, chapter master, and a redemptor there.
No, why would it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that there's the game, son. So
It's going to charge the doom scythe.
I've just rolled a 5 for the Overwatch shot, so
Hitting on 6s.
6s to hit. Oh, 1 through.
And then wounding on a 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so redemptor, he's got Might of Heroes on him, so he's got 5 attacks. Hitting on 3s. I'll play Wisdom of the Ancients again because it actually only lasts up to the phase. So it's a new phase.
Yes.
Down to 2. So re-rolling 1s. I think he's only got 2 wounds left, doesn't he?
I think it was down to 1, wasn't it?
Well, I probably don't need this, but hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Yeah, just to make sure. And then he is strength 8 times 2, strength 16.
Toughness 6, so.
So wounding on 2s. Okay, so that's 5 wounds at AP -3, so it's a 6 up save.
No!
No, okay. And they do d6 damage each.
It's not necessary at this point.
But if,
Oh,
if I
quantum
roll
shielding.
high, he could get
That's
under it with
right.
quantum shielding, so. Yes, very easy to get
Oh,
under
wow.
this with quantum shielding. So, first one you need to roll a 2.
Nope.
No, so he's dead. The tree went down with it. So this Redemptor's charged in as well. Didn't take anything on Overwatch. He's only got 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Killing on 2s. I'll command point that one. Right? No, there's no point, just 3 dead.
There's only the first one's in.
Oh, he does damage
fight.
to everything anyway.
Oh, is it?
At once, yeah.
Okay.
So there's just 3 dead.
Cool. The Arcs fought back and did nothing. End of Raven Guard and Scion's turn 2 also.
Pretty good. I killed the Doom Scythe, which I was worried about because it's in the back lines.
Yeah.
And then I got the Catacomb Command Barge, so that's both those objectives. No one's taking me off those now.
I kind of feel like I'm backed into a bit of a corner.
Yeah, there's not a lot.
I've got 10 models left.
I wish I'd finished off the Warriors, but I didn't get a chance to. And then these
Thanks
are
to
tied up
the
again.
Chronometrons saved their bacon, otherwise they'd be dead.
Mm.
But I think it's a matter of time. Spend 2 command points, as I've done nothing all game with my command points, on enhanced reanimation protocols. So I'm rolling for these guys to come back on. I've got 13 guys coming back on 4s, 4 guys back, and I'm going to use the resurrection orb. A few more back. So rolling for objective 1 to move.
Strong. 6.
Yeah, okay. Objective
2 over by you.
Go again. No. Is it going to go 3 inches?
I don't think he can get out of your.
No.
Okay, I'll move over here.
Yeah, okay. 3.
Over by the Space
Not really
Marines.
matters.
4. So where do you want to move it? Back away from them?
Yeah, just towards the edge.
That means they move 3, they're not scoring that anymore.
Okay.
That's annoying.
And last one.
Right. 2. 2. 4. 1. You move that away?
Yeah.
I'm not scoring that anymore either.
Okay.
So at the start of your turn, you score 1 point for controlling that one.
Hooray!
Putting you up to 2.
Yeah, I'm all over it. Okay, we've looked back and done the reanimation protocols properly because of the Technomancer rule, so we've got another 3 back. So done not bad there. We were reduced quite badly, but now we've moved the Doomsday Arcs back again because I've got no tactical ability whatsoever. So they've backed off from the flyers, and this is my little Necron corner now, and the rest of it's Pats. Doomsday Arc against the Valkyrie, D6 shots. It's a command point reroll for a 1 to a 5. There we go.
Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s. It's only the 2 shot.
Wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. So I get straight
D3 damage. So that's 4 damage.
D6 damage.
No, because it's in low power mode.
Oh, of course, yeah, I moved. Oh no. So
4 damage.
Oh, yeah, you get a 5+ save because I was doing it with it as if it was in the full strength mode.
Nah, so 4 damage anyway.
4 damage, that'll do me. And I'll fire.
10.
Yeah, I'll fire the next one straight away. 2 shots. 4s. 1.
Wounds.
Wounds.
Okay,
AP
5
stuff.
2. 5 Thanks.
Okay, Gauze Flare Arrays next. Okay, so I've got 20 shots with the combined fire of 4 lots of Gauze Flare Arrays from the Doomsday Arcs. So we're looking at 3s to hit, 5s and 6s to wound, 4 up saves for the Valkyrie.
Takes 4 wounds down to 6. Nerf now.
Okay, the
5s and 6s.
my will be done cast on the warriors, rapid firing into the Valkyrie. To hit 3s,
2s.
2s of course,
Why will we done?
5s and 6s to wound. Good few got through there.
Yeah, loads. So 4s to save. God, takes 7 wounds. Got 6, so he's dead.
Wow.
Does it explode?
Just for comedy value, let's hope it rolls a 6. Got Okay, well, at least I've got to kill something else. A Wunderbar. So, fight phase, I'm going to charge the warriors into the Dreadnought. Let's see some tasty Overwatch from the most brutal guns I can think of facing at the moment. Let's see what happens. So, the boys are charged in. They took 2 casualties from Overwatch. They left a little corridor for the Overlord with the Void Scythe to get stuck in there. So he's going to do his attacks first. So he's got 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
3s, yeah.
Because of the Void Scythe. So it's 2 hits.
And then wounding on 3s. It's 2 wounds, minus 4. And that is a flat 3 damage. So it takes 6 damage.
Wallop. Come on, the boys. Ding, ding, ding. Interruption. The Dreadnought is paying 2 command points to smush my Warlord's face and put the final nail in the coffin.
Last 2. Hitting on 3s. No rerolls. Oh, no, maybe not. Wounding on 2s. Oh, it's just 1 wound.
Dude.
Minus
Is that
3,
it?
so he gets a 5 up. Yeah, he's fine. We're wasting my last 2 command points.
Laughs in ancient language. Necron Warrior action. 8 attacks.
Hitting on 2s.
For attack, we're looking at 5s and 6s. Not a sausage.
Didn't really need space for interrupt, did I?
No.
That's
No,
it.
not a sausage. That's the end of my turn. Getting smushed. Let's see if I can mop up.
Everyone's moved up. Blanket. Dreadnought's fallen back out of combat so everyone can shoot. And Librarian Dreadnought's cast Might of Heroes on this Dreadnought. And then Smite.
He has killed 3 guys with Smite, yeah.
The Primaris Psyker tried to cast Night Shroud but was denied by the Overlord.
Yeah. Hooray!
The Flyers jumped over the top.
Yes.
And I scored 2 points at the start of my turn, put me up to 5 against 2.
So it's 5-2 at the moment with ultimate board control, and you're going to finish likely with Line Breaker.
Orders. Take aim, so reroll 1s, and then first rank, second rank fire.
Yeah.
And then over here, take aim as well for reroll 1s.
Nice. All over it.
So we'll start with 3 plasma shots from here into the Necrons, rerolling 1s.
Okay.
3 hits.
Lucky, wasn't it?
Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, AP minus 3, so inbound.
Yeah, 5+ because of the chronometer
2
on.
more dead.
Yeah, didn't even care.
2 melter. 3s, rerolling 1s. 2s. Yep. And then one. 1 more dead.
No. This is it, lads.
4 hotshot lads. 3s, rerolling 1s. 5s and 6s. 1 minus 2, so another inbun.
It's an absolute education.
6 shots not overcharged, hitting on 3s. And 3s. 2 minus 1. Another one dead. Oh, inbun, sorry. Pew! Put first rank, second rank fire on this, and I wasn't really that sure how well that'd go, but we'll see. So
I think it's going to go quite well, Pat.
they've got a low strength for hotshot lads, that's the problem, but they actually get quite a lot of shots there. Right, hitting on 3s, 5s and 6s. Oh wow, that's a lot of 6s actually. Minus 2, so in runs.
Oh god. Oh hello. Where have you been all day?
That's 3 of them dead.
Still 3, yeah. Okay. Voila.
Shoot this squad.
Yeah.
2 of the plasma have died. They got reroll 1s. I'm gonna overcharge them anyway.
Yeah, go on. They're all going to hell anyway.
Hit. Wound. Inbound. No, 1 more dead.
We'll take him. Savagery.
Push up the Laz. 5s and 6s. Nothing.
Oh.
A bolt pistol off the boss.
Yeah, why not?
Hits. Doesn't wound.
A little bit. I think I've still got the win in me. We can still do this.
Okay. Redemptor. Dread. Everything at the warriors.
This is it. 2 warriors left.
Wounding. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. 6 minus 1, so 5 up saves still. Oh, that's them gone.
Oh no.
Everything else is missed. That's off this guy. Last cannon into him on a 4. No. Hellstrike missile on a 4. No. This Redemptor Dread. He is hitting on 4s, but he gets to reroll everything.
It's just the big one.
Big one. Everything else is wrong. 4s rerolling because the chapter master next to me. So the overlord. Winning on 3s, rerolling 1s because of that turn. It's a lot of 2s. 5 minus 1, so 4 up in 1 anyway. Takes 1 reroll. Icarus rocket pod. 3 shots. Hitting on 4s, rerolling. Losing on 3s. Yvonne.
Here we go. No.
That takes another win. Brings down to 4.
This Valkyrie's just failed its charge against the Doomsday Ark, but I did roll a 6 for Overwatch, so here comes 6 sixes. Nothing. Oh, that was disappointing. Also, the Scions failed their charge, and that was all that happened in the fight phase. Cheeky little Necrons turn 4, even though it's Gary game over. Both Doomsday Arcs are going to shoot. There's nothing to reanimate. They're going to shoot at the Valkyrie. So 2 times d6 shots. There we go. 3s to hit.
3's the wound. 4d6 damage.
Whee!
He's definitely dead. You blow up? Yes.
Oh, sweet.
I think it's probably only the
Yeah, takes
overlord.
d6 mortal wound or d3 mortal wounds.
3 on him.
Right, so there goes Skadoosh. That's all we can shoot, really. I didn't declare a split fire because I'm playing for Pride. I can't be bothered with the Ghost Flare arrays. So we're going straight into the final act of this game.
It's the last stand of the Necrons.
Yeah, the Necrons have finally been vanquished, but the Overlord's not going down without a fight, and he's going to try and chop up the Dreadnought.
18 heavy Gatling on 6s.
2.
Wounding on 3s. 1 wound, safety -1.
Safe.
Safe. And then Storm Bolters. Nope. And Icarus. 2. No.
Charge distance.
He's in.
Mix it in.
Bang. 3 attacks.
Yeah, 3 attacks.
Hitting on freeze.
3's to hit. 3 solid hits.
Wounding on freeze. 2 wounds. I think that's another 6 damage, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Straight through, 6 damage. Down to 2 wounds.
No, it's not good enough.
Dreadnought punches back on 5s. 2. 2s.
Yeah.
Ooh. Still alive. We've got to kill the Overlord for the.
Alright, so this is your
for
turn.
the end of the battle.
So that's a cheeky turnaround for turn 4, Pat.
I score 3, taking me up to 8 for my points. Redemptor's
points,
fallen out of back of combat, and everything's moved up. Gonna do some psychic powers. So smite from the librarian goes off in a 9. Do you want to deny?
Yes, I do. Watch this. Nope.
D3 mortal wounds for 3. It's down to 1. And then the Primaris Psycho. Smite again. Yep, D3 mortal wounds kills him.
Unceremonious end. That is the end of the Stargall dynasty and the Moriga campaign right there. Crippling. And there we have it. That's the end of the game. It's the end of the Moriga campaign. The Necrons have finally been forced back by the combined might of the Raven Guard and the Scions of the Kaneth Fighting Airborne. There we go. Finished off by getting brain zapped by the librarian, by the Primaris Psycho, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So he's gone. And it's over. The Necrons are being forced back into their tomb to die a slow death. I got absolutely destroyed.
It was the first turn, wasn't it?
First turn when the Doomsday Arcs didn't go off. And yeah.
That was it. And then I put all of my forces on the table, no deep striking, got all the Scions out straight away, charged everything, and concentrated all my firepower on the units. Everything was pretty much 1 or 2 damage weaponry as well. Yeah. Apart from the
loads and loads of
Vendetta.
shots from the heavy Gatling cannon on the Redemptors. Absolutely minced my deep striking warriors. They didn't stand a chance.
And the Plasma Scions are incredible.
They're very strong.
We'd take aim re-rolling 1s anyway.
Yeah, strong with the orders, fast up the board, tough on the ground.
Intercessors with the replifying bolt guns are really good as
Yeah,
well.
the beta bolter rule makes them very tough.
They only really took out the flyers.
Well, yeah, but that's
They were causing you so much trouble.
Yeah, exactly. It's strong. So
Using them to charge everything is really good.
yeah, gentlemanly handshake.
Yeah, well done.
Well
Well
done.
done.
Crushed again.
What are you going to be doing next, Bill?
0 for 4. Next game will be likely a very cool old school Blood Angels army from 2nd edition against High Fleet Viennetta
Oh, nice.
of the Tyranids. But we'll see then. Until then, thank you very much for watching.